Okay, Tony, firstly, congratulations on another Wembley final for Warrington Wolves.
Thank you. Yeah, very exciting. Glad to be part of it, honoured and privileged. So, yeah.
And meeting up with old friends again, what are the chances of that? Last year it was against Huddersfield, your first club, and now this year against Leeds.
Yeah, it seems like it's can't get away from my old teams. Maybe it's working next year.
Well, you never know, do you? But is it extra special being Leeds?
No. Wouldn't have mattered who it was. Didn't care. Who it was. We were just happy to, be part of it, and we want to go there and do a good job if we can. And we've had a taste of it in the past and know what what it means if we do a good job. So hopefully we can do that again and be part of something special again.
Now, you've already mentioned earlier at the press conference that you've been having some sleepless nights, or you've got some sleepless nights ahead on selecting your 17. How much of a headache is it? Yeah,
it's not easy. We're fit and healthy at the moment, and most of our players are available for selection. Simon Griggs isn't in contention at the moment after his illness. He's working hard to get himself back into contention for the finals, and but aside from him, everybody was available for selection, and they're all vying for position. So it's hard. It's hard to make some choices. Some of these people have are in very good form, and somebody's going to have to miss out.
You're a lot healthier than you were last year,
I reckon. Yeah, massively. We were in all sorts. We're getting strapped up and taped up, and just kept Humpty Dumpty together. And after the final, it was very difficult at that stage. Hopefully, we'll come through the final as well and have some fit and healthy bodies and fresh bodies ready to go for the other part of the campaign, which is Super League.
When will you actually make your final decision on the 17?
Yeah, in the next couple of days we will finalise it and make sure that everybody feels comfortable and aware of where they're playing. But players have got a fair idea where they're at the moment. We've still got one or two areas that we've got to finalise.
And how do you break the news to the ones who miss out?
Just talk to them like you do any other time, every other week, and you give them your reasons, and you look them in the eye and tell them that that's your decision, and then it's up to them to handle it in a professional and in a way that team members should handle things. They understand that everybody doesn't fit into the squad, and it's down to their professionalism, but it's down to their it's down to just their behaviour and them as a man and as a person, as how they handle that. You do hear of players who don't handle it well over the years. I haven't had too many of those. Most of the people that I've been involved with are honourable sort of people, and sports people and men. So they're able to handle that and handle it with dignity.
And have you made your mind up on the goal kicking? Will it be Benny Westwood who takes the goal kicking responsibilities?
Benny will start with that. If he's the one that's selected. Yeah. But Benny's kicking well at the moment. He's done a great job for us, and I don't think that's really been in question lately. He's been our number one kicker for a little while now, and he'll continue to be so until somebody else can prove that they're kicking better than him.
Now it's completely different from last year. The final last year was basically the end of Warrington's season. There was no chance of the playoffs. This year we're going to probably finish third or second and can look forward to the playoffs, probably facing St Helens. So how it's going to be a completely different end to the season after the homecoming, isn't it?
For sure, yeah, which is terrific. We'll get a lot to focus on and a lot to keep us focused. So we're very, as I said, privileged and honoured, and to be part of this, big event. But we've got some other work to do. Pretty much as soon as this is finished, we'll either be celebrating and turn that around quickly and get onto the Super League, or lick our wounds if it went the wrong way for us on the weekend and get ready for the Super League again. So either way, it's back to business. you know, it's easy to guess which way we want to do it and feel good about things, but you know, whichever way goes in sport, you know, we've got a lot of things to do, you know, after the cup. So you know, we'll turn our attention to that, you know, as soon as the cup's finished.
Finally, have you got any thoughts on having a civic reception, win or lose?
Oh, that's for others to decide. We'll be there if people want us there, and whether we win or lose, and we'd be honoured either way. You know, the support that we've had this year is just phenomenal, and it was last year when we won it, and I'm sure, you know, and you know, our fans have been terrific this year. When we've lost games, they've handled it with dignity, and that's, you know, that's important. We all need to. So if it went the wrong way, well, I'm sure we'll handle it all in the right way, and if it goes the right way, well, we'll handle that in the right way as well. So
To the grand final as well.
that'd be nice, that'd be nice. You know, but you know, you can't expect any of those sort of things. You've got to work hard for them and earn the right to get there, and hopefully we can do so over the next few weeks.
Okay, Tony. Well, good luck at the weekend, and
Thank you.
look forward to catching up with you on Sunday.
Thanks.